guys, how are you doing? I hope you're having a really good day, week, month, whenever we're watching this. Today's video I am going to show you how to make a thumbnail, or how I make my thumbnails, because personally I think thumbnails are quite important on videos because they're the first things that you sort of see that sort of draw you into the video, as well as the sort of title. But it all sort of goes together. Like, I'd be more inclined to watch a video that's got a really nice thumbnail that maybe has a theme or has like a word that relates to the video and is just like nice and professional-ish looking, compared to, say, another thumbnail that's just like a freeze frame from the video of somebody in the middle of doing something. It just, yeah, it looks like you've put more effort in. So today I'm going to show you what I use and how I use it. Other people may do it differently, which is great. This is just how I do it. Yeah, so let's get on with it. So here we are starting on my homepage, where I go onto my photos and find the video I recorded that I want my thumbnail related to. I'm going along trying to find a good still image of myself to add into the thumbnail that I will cut out on an app later on in the video. As you can see, I pull some really strange faces and poses. I don't know what I'm doing. When I find the image that I want to use, I pause the video and I turn it on the side to get it full screen, and I will take a screenshot. Once I have done this, I exit my photos and go on to Google or Safari or any other search engine that you may use, and search up a good picture for the background. For this video I'm doing it on my first mocha, so I have chosen coffee for the background. With the background, it's always good to have something that links to the video or follows a theme of other thumbnails. Once you've found the image that you like to use, save it to your camera roll, and there we go. After finding my background image, I decided I wanted a cute little coffee mug to go on my thumbnail, so I searched in Google for a cute little coffee mug, and as you can see, I'm being very picky. I like to be picky with my thumbnails. I don't know why. I like what I like. At last I spot the one I'd like to use and save it to my camera roll as well. Next, I'll close down Google and I will open up an app called Superimpose. This costed me about £1.99 from the App Store, but it's very useful. First you click the little plus button and then add colour layer. Usually I go for a green, but you can choose any colour for the background because this won't be seen. Next you go back to your little plus button and add photo layer. This is to add an image that you'd like to cut around to make the so-called mask. We're using the cute little coffee mug again, and it just loads on, and you can use the tools on the mask section. For this one I can just use the magic wand one and click the background. This gets rid of the white background around it, and you can save the mask to your thing and then press on the home button, the second button along, and press save mask as PNG. Now this is saved, I'm clearing it off to make room for the next mask, which will be the image that we saved from the video. The process for making this mask is exactly the same, except from where it comes to cutting out the image, as the background has a little bit more going on and there's a little bit more colours, so it makes the magic wand tool not so easy to use, as it will get rid of some of the image that you would like to keep. So I will go around, see, as you can see, it gets rid of quite a lot of it. So I'll go around with the magic wand tool first, and then I will select what looks like a crayon button and go around and manually draw over all the bits I don't want to use in the actual image. This takes some time, so I've sped it up on the video, but you can go around and use the big tool for as much as you can and then zoom in. You can even get it down to very, very tiny pixels, so it's very useful. But it does take time, but it is worth it in the end, and you can get some really good results. So yeah, I do really suggest this app. As you can see, it gets in really quite small. It can get in quite close. Another good thing about this app is that if you do mask over something that you want to keep, you can either undo it with the undo button, or you can use you see the plus in the corner with the mask icon? You can click on that one and it will go to a minus icon, and you can minus the mask away and then click it again to go back to the plus. And there we have it, a slightly disturbing image of me, all cut out with the background, so ready to put on to the thumbnail. This can be saved in exactly the same way as the little coffee mug was. Now we've got the background and the two images saved, we can move on to the second app, which is called Phonto, which is a free app and is the second app that I use to create my thumbnails. Start by clicking the upload icon in the right hand corner, then add plain image, click the black one, and then you can choose your colour along the colour bar. I like to use purple, which I've saved in my used colours as it's just sort of the theme throughout all my videos. Next, click the upload button in the top right hand corner this time and click use. Your screen should then be the colour that you have chosen. You can add text, images, different shapes and fonts and borders. It's all quite cool. And you can add pictures. So I add the background picture of the coffee to start with, and you can resize it. You have to click on it to resize it, and anything you click always comes forward, so it can be very annoying when you click the background over the top of everything you've laid on top, because you then have to reshuffle everything. That's the only problem I find with this app, but other than that it is brilliant. I overlay my other pictures on top of the coffee background, and you can also change the opacity, I think it's called, where you can make things look a little bit translucent, which I have decided to do with the coffee mug today, which you will see in a moment. I will usually use a sort of translucent box to do my writing in, but I didn't fancy that today. I fancied a switch up. So there we have our coffee mug. He's all looking cute there. All the shapes come under add item, and I like to use the little speech bubble things that pop up. You can edit what's said in them and the little icon emojis that are with them as well, which I think is quite cool. As you can see, they've got quite a lot of options of these. There is things from question marks to anchors to cars to pound signs. I've chosen the little coffee mug to go with my other little coffee mug, because why not? You can change the size of these as well, and also change their tilt so they go on a little angle, which I prefer because they sometimes look a bit too uniform when they're too straight. As you can see, I am very picky with my presentation. I will shuffle things about, I will make things bigger, smaller by many minuscule fractions, but that's just me. You don't have to be as picky as I am, or you can be even more picky than I am. It's totally up to you. However you want your thumbnail to look, it's personal preference. The amount of times I will change the whole composition of a thumbnail is unreal sometimes, so just try different things out and see what works for you. Have a bit of a play about. Have a play about with the opacity of things, the angle of things, the size of things, and yeah, it all works in the end. I've decided to add another speech bubble again because you can never have too many bubbles. I went with the 100 and lightning symbol to symbolise the energy that the coffee gave me, because caffeine affects me in a very big way. I then decided that I would like to add a little outline box around my coffee mug to make it stand out a little bit more, which I was going to put in a translucent white, and there we go. I had to shuffle it around quite a bit, to be honest, and resize it quite a few times, and bring things forward, send things back. Oh, it's all fun and games, but you get the hang of it. I always like to add a little bit of text to my thumbnails, even if it's just one word, so you can click anywhere and it will just come up with the add text button, and you can add text. They have so many fonts to choose from. These are only my favourite texts that came up, that I favourited, but there are so many more. So I wanted to put story time. There we go, I've chosen one of my favourite fonts to use, and you can also change the colour, change the width of the line, change if it has a shadow, the gaps between the words, if it's italic or not. There is so much to change, but sometimes it's best to keep it a little bit simple so it doesn't take away from the background itself. I have chosen to put my text in purple with a thicker outline, and I will spend the next, I don't know how long, juggling it all about again and seeing where it works. Here are some of the options that you can choose from. You've got text, font, style, size, tilt, move. You can use the plus and minus buttons to move the size and the movement of it. And yeah, it's all quite self-explanatory, but it takes a while to get used to. And there we have the finished product. To save, you click the upload button in the bottom right hand corner again and scroll down to save image. And there we go, all saved. Ta-da! Next, I will go and upload it onto my video. So I'll exit out of the app and go on to YouTube Creator Studio. Wait for it to load. There we go. Go onto my video, click on the edit button, thumbnail, custom thumbnail, and it should be in your photos, and then you can reposition it how you like. It's very helpful with the little grid, and you can either make it so that there's none of the background showing. I like it, because of my theme being purple, to have a little bit of the background showing at the sides. It varies how big I do it for each thumbnail, so it can be a tiny slither or it can be huge great blocks. Just depends how I feel on the day. And there we have it, a completed thumbnail. All that's left to do is press save, which is in the top right hand corner. Saving, and done. That is how you make a thumbnail. There we go. I hope that helped, and hope you enjoyed, and maybe now you can get your thumbnail game on. I don't know. I apologise. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos that some of them are like this, some of them are completely different. You get a whole range on this channel, so hit the subscribe button for a whole bunch of random. But yeah, I will hopefully see you either in my next video or on any of my other social media. This is either linked below or on my about page, which is somewhere a click away. Have a really good rest of the day or night whenever you're watching this. And in the words of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Bye guys!